yesterday, horrible day for bikes, okay? Last night, alright, so basically what happened was, like, last night, me, my neighbor right beside me, that guy, me and him and this other guy, if you know, follow my Instagram, I got Instagram and Twitter and, you know, all that. I just got a personal Facebook, so I don't feel like switching, you know, out, sign out of this one, sign in that one, sign out of this one, sign in that one. So I don't have a Facebook for, plus you can't use numbers for your name, so, you know, fuck that, that's lame. But anyway, follow my Instagram and my Twitter. Basically, last night we all three started riding out. You know, little buddy got pulled over, didn't have a plate on his bike, so they made, you know, I'm glad they didn't impound it and shit. They made somebody come get the bike, you know, so like he couldn't ride it anymore. So he was like, all right, well, if that sucks, you know, his bike right in front of me, like there's a problem with his chain. It's an O-ring chain, so it don't cause lubrication, but the problem is what happens when, you know, previous owners have bikes, they don't follow instructions, I guess, and they lube the shit out of it. So like now the chain is not, you know, doing its job, you know. I mean, it's not actually, it's like a regular chain like on my bike, you know, where I gotta lube it and everything. So, you know, and so we went ahead and just did it and everything else, and it's riding a lot better since he did. So I'm thinking that's what he needs, a new chain, and everything should be fine. Yeah, so he had to take it home. So I'm sitting there, like, and before us, I you know, tried to get my buddy to meet up with us, you know, and he was going to. He was running a little late, you know. He had to take a shower and, you know, get all cleaned up. Well, little buddy got pulled over, and we was waiting on the other guy to come meet up with us. Well, he calls me and says, dude, my fucking chain snapped on, you know, like Fur Valley or some shit like that. So I was like, damn. And he was coming to meet me too. So I told the guy in front of me, my neighbor, I told him, go ahead and get you a ride, or, you know, not get you a ride, but go ahead and ride to the house. Other little buddy had his bike towed back to his house. So I was like, well, I'll just go fucking sit up with Rookser. And, you know, I just went and sat up at Waffle House with him and chilled with him for, I don't know, it could have been an hour or two. Who knows? We was cutting up, having a good time. I was trying to make him feel better because of what happened, you know. I mean, that shit could have fucking killed him, dude. Like, a chain snap on you while you're going down the road, it could have easily, like, it flew off, so it didn't get, like, hung up on anything, but I was just like, well, shit, dude, like, I'm gonna take it. And then after Rook's bike got, you know, trailered out of there or whatever, you know, we was just like, deuces, you know, holla at you. He showed me how to pair up my Cena and shit like that, which is pretty cool. And we talked to each other on the Cena for like, I don't know, 2 minutes around the parking lot, just to see, you know, how cool it was and if everything was clear and shit. And yeah, it sounds pretty good. So I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with the Cena. I'm listening to music right now and just kind of jamming, fucking trying to hit these little twisties on my sport touring bike, you know. It's a little more difficult than I guess a Super Sport or something. But the problem is, like, I still need to do something with my front axle. I think it's a little bit warped from when they laid it over, the previous owners. So, but you know, whatever, I can't really do that. But it's funny too, because it's like last night I was wanting to ride so bad, you know. I'm just now getting, you know, used to riding at night, dude, and I fucking love it. But the problem is, you can't really, you know, see with the GoPro. I'm gonna try to do something different. I'm gonna see if there's like some low light settings and maybe do some, you know, editor magic, you know, or something, you know, to make it where I can actually ride at night. And because I mean, we have some cool rides at night too. Shit, we went on a couple 100-mile fucking ride the other Friday night before all that bullshit happened Saturday. This is Sunday. We're just kind of like out riding around. I got work in the morning. I got to take my daughter out for a little ride later, but she's got her cousin over right now, so, you know, whatever. like, all right, I'm gonna ride, you know. But yeah, so last night was not a very good night for bikes, man. Like, you know, by the time you wait on everybody to show up and everything else like that, it's like we spent more time like kicking it than we did fucking actually riding, which fucking sucked. But you know, I mean, shit happens. I mean, you know, there's always next weekend, the weekend after that, the weekend after that, the weekend after that, and every day in between that I ride to work and, you know, all that stuff. It's just one of those things where, whatever, you know, it's not the end of the world, you know, it's not the end of the world, oh, you know, like, we can't, you know, we can't ride that day, you know, we never, and it was like, it was funny too, because it's like, whenever all that happened, and after, you know, Rook got his bike taken, you know, on a trailer out of there, I thought to myself, I was like, you know, I would like to ride a little bit, and then I thought to myself, like, you know what, today is a bad day for bikes, so I'm gonna take my shit home before, you know, it fucking blows up like a nuclear bomb or something. Like, I mean, just who the fuck knows at that point, you know, like everybody's bike was having problems. So like, it was just like, geez, biker life thing on Facebook or whatever, and it's a picture of like the 300 guy, you know, he's like, you know, get your bikes ready for tomorrow we ride, you know. It was pretty cool. I had to post that shit. I was like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm trying to do this whole vlog thing, like, but a lot of my footage is just riding, man. I don't, you know, especially with this is him, you know, it's a different story, but when I got that other dude on that crotch rocket, we kind of like to play around a little bit too much, and, you know, I'm trying to concentrate. But yeah, like, riding to listen to music, it has helped me become less stiff on my bike. Like, you know, I can move it around, you know what I mean? Like, I can, you know, be like, hey man, you're on camera, you know what I mean? Like, I can turn all the way around almost. I can't to the left, I can't to the right. It's hard turning left. Look at that shit, that's tight. That's tight. How big ass field. We're riding out to the country, you know, why not, right? But yeah, man, I'm single now. I'm just enjoying life. I really need to fucking clean my apartment from my ex, you know, moving out and shit. But, you know, whatever. I can do that one day. It's raining or something. But it hasn't been raining at all, man. Like, I figured it'd rain a day where I could, you know, like, I can't ride. Well, I could, but I don't really ride in the rain, you know, unless I get caught in it. Because I'm still getting used to this shit, man. And I don't trust my bike as much as I should. Especially on turns, because of my front, you know, a little bit of play and stuff, so whatever. I mean, it's good to ride around and hit some twisties and have some fun with, but I can't MotoGP this motherfucker. Plus, it's a sport touring bike. It's not, like, I sit higher than most bikes, man. Like, everybody that sits on it's like, damn, you gotta be a tall motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm 6'1", and I got long legs, so I can flat foot it fucking easy, you know. So that's not the problem. I really want to, like, fix the front end, drop the front end, and then put clip-ons on it. That way it rides more like a super sport. Oh, it's a cool looking barn. You think they need to do something about that? Yeah, there's like that shit everywhere out here, man. Down the country. Nah, this ain't the full country. Yeah, I'm not that great at turns yet. But like I said, I don't trust this fucking front end yet, without it being 100%. But yeah, this shit's fun though. I just gotta get more comfortable with it. Plus, I think you're supposed to be in a lower gear, that way you can engine brake before the turn and shit. I don't know. I'm new at this stuff. But, you know, like, for being so damn new, I mean, I can't, you know, I guess I can keep up with a cruiser, but I know I can't keep up with a street bike. Especially, I ain't got my gear on either. I ain't got my jacket. It's too fucking hot, dude. I usually don't wear my jacket during the day, but I wear it at night. Because, I mean, more shit can go wrong at night, you know. I'm gonna try to vlog this entire, that's cool, Lake. I'm gonna try to vlog this entire time, but we'll see how that shit goes. Like, I know I've been not talking during the things, but yeah, so I am definitely gonna be there at OHMM. So, you know, if any one of my subscribers, you know, wanna come and meet me, the Thundercat Ride that's hosting it, you know, I'm not, you know, I know who he is, and I've watched some of his videos, but, you know, there's just so many fucking moto vloggers, man. Like, you could be the most popular kid, and I just don't have the damn time to, you know, watch your shit, you know. Don't feel bad for everybody that I don't watch their shit, you know. It's just what it is, you know. I work full time. I got a daughter. I try to ride my motorcycle and as much as I can and shit. So, you know, I got a lot of shit going on, man. And you know, it's even hard. I got so much footage I need to edit.
Hit that bump, man.
Did you rack your nuts?
Fucking my back, man.
Oh.